Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 33rd tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to begin our discussion on numeric functions. And the first function that we're going to check out is the absolute function, and it's the ABS function in SQL. And the absolute function, those of you who have some kind of programming experience, I'm sure you guys know that the absolute function returns the distance of a number from 0, right? So if a number is positive, let's say 27, then the absolute value of that number would be 27. But if suppose that number is on the negative side of the number line, then the distance of the number from 0 would still be a positive number, right? So it gives you the distance. It doesn't tell you whether the number lies on the right side of the number line or right side of 0 on the number line, or whether it lies on the left side of 0 on the number line. So the way you use absolute function is, I'll get my cursor in the window, so select ABS, and then within parentheses you type in a number, right? So I'll type in 15 and just execute the query, and there you go. You see that the absolute value of 15 is 15. And if I would type in a negative sign here, and if I would execute the query, you would see that the absolute value of minus 15 is also 15. And the reason for that is what I told you in the beginning of the tutorial. So let's now check out an application of the absolute function. So what I'm going to do is I'll use the two tables with which we worked, the tutorial table and the tutorial underscore info table, and I'll pull out information from both the tables using a join. But I would also see the absolute difference of the number of likes and dislikes for all the tutorials, right? So the number of dislikes can be greater than number of likes for some tutorial, right? If people don't like something at all, then probably there'll be more dislikes than likes, right? But if you use the absolute function to get the difference of the number of likes and dislikes, then you would never see a negative number in your result set, right? So let me just demonstrate this. I'll type in select first, and as in the previous tutorials, I'll be using the alphabet T to refer to the tutorial table, and TI to refer to the tutorial underscore info table. So I'll type in t.title because the title column is present in the tutorial table, and I'll put a comma, and actually on the next line I'll type in ABS, and within parentheses I'll type in ti dot likes minus ti dot dislikes, and display this as difference of likes and dislikes, right? That's cool enough. Then on the next line I'll type in from tutorial as T, and then join tutorial underscore info as TI. I'll type in on, and then the condition for join, which would be t.id equals ti dot tutorial underscore id. Put a semicolon, and when I execute this query, you would see that I get the difference of likes and dislikes for all the tutorials, right? So for select query tutorial, the likes are probably 41 greater than the number of dislikes, and for insert query tutorial, the likes are probably greater than the dislikes by 22. So with this kind of result set, you cannot tell whether the number of likes are greater than number of dislikes, or the number of dislikes are greater than likes, right? That's something that you cannot tell if you've used the ABS function, right? But then sometimes you have to use it, if you do not want to display negative data on the screen, you just want to show positive data. If you're just talking about differences between quantities, and you're not really concerned about whether one quantity, whether quantity A is greater than quantity B, or whether B is greater than A, if you're not looking to get into that kind of stuff, then absolute function is something that you can use. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this one. In the next tutorial, we'll discuss another numeric function, and you may subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.